change in the world is you. I receive a lot of questions like, how do you do this, that you are so positive? To the moments in your life when you feel like, really, what the heck is happening? Hello, 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 hello! It is Wioleta Simonet, human value hacker, innovation addict and recovering banking rebel. I receive a lot of questions like, how do you do this, that you are so positive? Dealing with the difficult situations, dealing with your emotional state, and finding the ways to get out and how you do that. And I share the experience, the trainings I'm doing, I'm working on it every single day. Those things are coming back, guys, and I have to be honest with you, and I'm gonna be honest today. So I'm gonna share with you the process which also I'm going through right now when the things are going wrong. So I'm gonna share with you the 7 steps process that is working for me. The only one thing you can change in the world is you. How you feel, what you think, and what energy you create around you. Because if you have a hate and if you have a anger, if you have a frustration, this is what you're gonna bring into the world. You cannot give anything else if there is something else. So when you're going through the process, and I can share with you that recently in my life, it has been the few very challenging weeks, and I will share with you the process, you know, what's happening and where we are going, and how I'm dealing with it. There is a process in your lives when you have full of energy and you're working out, everything is working out for you, and then suddenly you start to go down and there is so many things happening that you're going down. And usually that happens as well when we start to be conscious of what's happening. So we start to be busy. Very often we drop our morning routines, and this is so important, guys, that you come back into your morning routines. Even if you missed it 2, 3, 4 days because you leave it for longer, it's more difficult. Let me tell you what is the process, the one which, you know, I'm using myself to deal with the difficult situations, to the moments in your life when you feel like, really, what the heck is happening? When you feel like everything is like poof. So the first step is step number 1. And the step number 1 is to stop. To stop and say, hey, what's going on? That's not the right way. This is not how I want the things to work. The second step is to get it out. And when I say get it out, it's get it out your emotional things, because they are those. So, you know, crying, shouting in the air, you know, hugging a tree, whatever the things working for you, you have to deal with emotions. You cannot put them down. If you miss that process, it's gonna come back. It's gonna be back on you. You know that my background is in the psychology, neuroscience, and behavioral economics. So I'm talking to you from evidence. I'm talking to you from my own practices and from the experience. And then the third step is to speak up. Confrontations. So simply for me, what the confrontation really is for me is telling the person or telling the situation or looking at the situation and the particular what is really going on in your place. How this thing it's really feeling for you and why. It does require to remove you being hurt, to remove your pain on the side, and then start really talking because you care about this relationship, you care about what's happening, and this is why you're sharing those things. So it's not about hurting the people or pointing things out, it's about you truly and openly sharing why you feel the way you feel and being open and honest with you and with the other people. The next step, which is step number 4, is to let it go. You have done what you should do and let it go. It's like you're starting from the beginning. No, you don't start from the beginning. You start from the experience. There's a switch in the mind when it tells you, I want to start again. That may be an outcome of a week, days, or maybe even months. But you have to make a decision. You don't want to do that anymore. Think and feel, who do you surround yourself with? You become the average of the 5 people closest to you. Surround yourself with the people who are uplifting you. And then you can start to rebuild. And where and how do you start to rebuild? You rebuild from you, okay? You start with you. You start with how you feel. You start how you see. So you rebuild, and you rebuild consciously, focusing on the good things happening and in the good things in the people. And the step 7, you bringing everything together. When I say rebuilding and bringing it together and repeating, guys, because sometimes the process will take you 1 day, sometimes it will take you months. But when you can go through that process, very powerful is that you repeat as much and as long as you need it, and the time of this process will get shortened and shortened and shortened. And then you can start again, bring the true love and happiness you are in the world. Because being positive is not being fake. It's focusing on the right things. And when you are not doing that, the things are coming your way. And I wish you a powerful, very conscious day on how you're going through it. And if you're feeling not good, don't wait too long, guys. Okay? Don't wait too long. Do something. Longer you wait, bigger it grows. Do it on the small steps. Do it with anything like you don't feel right. Because it's all about how do you feel right now and today. Sending you a big hugs and giving you the lucky song today. Take care.